Hello students, I hope you all are doing well. Let us get to the program of the linked list, where our task is to insert a node on the front of the list, delete the node based on roll number, search a node based on roll number, and display all the nodes that are present in the linked list. So first we make use of the structure to create a node in the linked list. We know that a node consists of two portions, that is the data part and the address part. So the data part here consists of roll number and the name, and star next is a pointer variable which is going to hold the address of the next node. Then we have few more variables, as you can see here. Head, we know that star head means it is going to indicate the beginning of the linked list. Star temp is going to be the temp going to hold the address of the temporary node or the currently active node. Then star new node is the node that we create newly. Then star previous is going to hold the address of the previous node or going to point to the previous node that is present. Then we have ch and key. Ch is for choice and key is for storing the node that the user wants to search. We know that initially head, since we don't have any nodes in our linked list, we haven't created, so head is pointing to null or head holds null. So here is the diagrammatic representation. As you can see here, head will be pointing to null. Then after that we have a while loop. Now while 1 means the loop has to execute till the condition is true. 1 indicates true and 0 indicates false. They are binary values, so the loop will execute till the condition remains true. The user is presented with a menu list wherein wherein he has to perform the operations. L insert, L stands for linked list. So one option is for insert, second is L delete, third is L search, fourth is L display, and fifth is exit. Then we ask the user to enter the choice and store it in the variable ch. Then we make use of a switch case to navigate through different options. So let us go to case 1, where we ask the user to insert a new node. So in the case 1, we can see a statement new node is equal to struct node star. We know that in linked list we create nodes with the help of dynamic memory allocation. So here a new node is created. Then we ask the user to enter the roll number and name. And here you can see in the scanf statement, the roll number has to be stored in the new node and name also has to be stored in the new node. Now let us have a look at this. So assume that this is the new node that we have created. Then we have asked the user to enter the roll number, and you can see in the scanf statement there, new node roll number. Let me show you once again. So here you see new node roll number, and then when you have to enter the name, it says new node name. So now where this value is going to be stored? So this value has to be stored in the data portion of a linked list, that is in the data portion of a new node. So this is the data portion of the new node. So assume the roll number that is entered is 1 and say the name that is entered is Anjali. So this is the data portion. Now we have accepted the data from the user and we have stored. We also have to assume that this node is having an address. So assume the address is 1000. Now let us check the next statement. Here we have performed this operations. Now here, if head is equal to null, so let us check what is the value that our head is having. So our head is having the value null. So if head is equal to null, since the condition is true, we shall now be entering into this statement, that is the if condition. New node next is equal to null. So the next portion of a new node should be updated to null. Let us do that. The next portion, this is the next portion, this is a new node, should be equal to null. So this has been updated to null. Now let us look at the next statement. The next statement, head should be equal to a new node. So the head should be equal to the new node. This is the head part, the head node, which should be equal to the new node. The new node is nothing but this address, that is 1000. So we shall update this value to 1000. So what is the meaning of this now? The head is having the value 1000. So it means that a head is linked to this new node that we have created. So let us try to establish a link there. So this is the new node that is linked to this new node that we have created. So we can see here head is having the value 1000. So it is pointing to this node that is at the address 1000. Now let us look at the next statement. So now else part is not going to be executed. Now we will assume that in the second operation, the user still wants to insert another node here. We have inserted one node. So the user is going to perform the insert operation once again. So case 1 only is going to be executed again. So again a new node is going to be created. Then we are going to ask the user to enter the roll number and name. So let us do that task first and then come back to the program. So I will just copy this, paste it here. So this is a new node that we have created. Now assume the address of this is 2000. So we are asked the user to enter the roll number and the name. So the roll number the user enters is 2 and assume the name entered as Rahul. Now let us go back to our program. So now we check if head is equal to null. We know that now the head is not equal to null, whereas the head is having the address 1000. So this condition is not executed because this is false. So we go to the else portion. Now in the else portion, new node next should be equal to head. What it means, the next portion of a new node should be equal to head. This is a new node. The next portion of the new node should be equal to head. So the head is having the address 1000. So here we update the value as 1000. Next, and head should be equal to new node. Let us update it. Head should be equal to new node. So when you talk about new node, the new node is having the address 2000. So we have updated. Now if you have a look at this, our head is having the address 2000. So this link is broken and a new node that is there, since our head is pointing here, this new node should come here. Let's do this. This is a new node. Let me paste it here. This is a new node. This is a head. So head is having the address 2000. It means that now our head is pointing to this. Let us create the link here. This is the link, correct? Now what is this node having? This next, what is the next portion of our new node having? It is having the address 1000. What it means? This particular node is supposed to be here. So this is how we have created two new nodes in our linked list. So this is how it is going to look after we have inserted two new nodes. So now if you observed here, the second node that we inserted is inserted at the beginning. So here, let us understand this with the help of the program execution. So first we'll perform insert. So we have inserted the first node with roll number 1 and the name as Anjali. Then the user wants to insert one more node. So we perform again L insert. This time the roll number is 2 and the name we inserted was Rahul. Now let us check how it is going to be displayed. So the option is 4. So here you can see that the last node that we inserted, that was roll number 2 with name Rahul, is displayed at the beginning. So that is what we tried to show diagrammatically. And the first name that was inserted, name and roll number, is being displayed at the last part. So whatever is going to be inserted last here is going to be displayed first. So that is what we did diagrammatically here. So I hope you have understood this insertion operation. Now let us look at the display function. That is our case 4. So here we have created two nodes. So both the nodes have to be displayed. So here we are checking if head is equal to null. We know that a head is not equal to null, whereas a head is pointing to a particular node now. This is going to be true only if your linked list is empty. So now we go to the else part. So here we have the use of variable temp. They say temp is equal to head. So let us do it. Let us have a variable here called as temp, and temp should be equal to head. The head is having the value 2000. So we make temp is equal to head. Next, printf slash n slash t. This is on the next, slash n stands for next line and slash t stands for tab, a little space. So roll number and name, that is going to be printed on the screen. Next, while temp is not equal to null. So the value of our temp is 2000. So it means it is not equal to null. So the condition is true, we enter the while loop. So in the while loop, we have a printf statement to print temp of roll number. Let us go back to our diagrammatic representation. So temp is pointing to 2000. This is a node at the address 2000. So temp of roll number, the roll number is 2 year, and temp of name, that is Rahul. So this is correct. That was the first thing that was getting displayed on a screen. See here, temp of, assume that it was 2000. So here temp of 2000 roll number, correct, 2, and temp of name, that is the name at the address 2000, which is Rahul, which is correct. Let us go back to the program. Next statement is temp is equal to temp of next. So our temp value now has to be updated with the next value that is present in the temp. Temp should be made equal to temp of next. So our temp is currently pointing to the address 2000. So what is in the next portion of this node 2000? That is this. So next portion is 1000. Temp should be made equal to temp of next. This is temp of next, that is 1000. So this value will be updated to 1000. Now since we have two nodes, both the data of these nodes have to be displayed. We are done with this node. We have to still display the values that are present in this node that is at address 1000. So now we have updated the value of temp as 1000. So again we enter the while loop here. While temp is not equal to null, the value of temp now is 1000. So 1000 is not equal to null, the condition is true. We enter this while loop, and then in the printf statement we have temp of roll number and temp of name. So what is temp of roll number? Our temp is at 1000. So 1000's roll number here, that is 1, and temp of name, that is 1000 address, the name that is present at the address 1000, that is Anjali. So 1 and Anjali are going to be displayed. Now in the next statement, it is temp is equal to temp of next. So we again have to update the value of temp. Currently our temp is at address 1000. What is in the next portion of this temp, or what is in the next portion of this particular node at 1000? It is null. So this value will now be updated to null. Then let us have a look again at this program. So again we go to the while loop. While temp not equal to null, now the value of temp is null, so this condition becomes false. Null not equal to null is false, so we come out of this while loop, and the next statement is break. So we are coming out of this particular switch case. So we have understood the insert and display option. So in the next video we'll understand the other two operations. Now we have seen the first case, that is insertion, and we have also seen the fourth case, that is display. Now let us understand the remaining cases, that is delete, search and exit. So before deleting, we shall perform the search operation on a linked list, that is case number 3. Let us go to case number 3. So this is case 3 here. So first we are checking if head is equal to null. So assume that we have inserted totally 3 nodes in our linked list. So our head is not going to be equal to null. For simplicity, let us have a look here. This is the head which is pointing to the location 3000. So our head is not equal to null. Then if head is not equal to null, that is going to work only if your linked list is empty. So the condition is false, we move to the else portion. So in the else portion, we ask the student roll number that has to be searched, and that is stored in the variable key. So now assume that we want to search the roll number 2, that is, let me write here, the variable key is equal to the roll number 2. So we want to search this particular node. So the user enters the roll number as 2. Then the next statement, temp is equal to head. So we have a variable called temp which has to be equal to head. So let us write here, this is our temp variable which should be equal to the value of head. So our head is having 3000. So temp will also be equal to 3000. Next, while temp not equal to null. So the value of temp is 3000. So it is not equal to null. The condition is true and we enter the while loop. In the while loop, then we have the first statement, that is if temp of roll number is equal to key. So our temp is 3000. So we have to check temp of roll number. So 3000's roll number. 3000's roll number is 3. So is that equal to our key element? So is 3 equal to 2? No, the condition is false. So temp of roll number, 3000's roll number, which was 3, is not equal to key. Our key was 2. So we do not enter the if condition. We go to the else part. So in the else part, we are incrementing the temp so that it goes to the next node. Temp is equal to temp of next. Our temp is currently here. So temp of next. So let me write here, this is our temp. So temp of next, that is 2000. So this has to be updated to 2000. So now our temp has moved ahead and it has come here. So again we are in the while loop. We check if temp is not, while temp is not equal to null. The value of temp is 2000 now. So 2000 is not equal to null. So we go inside the while loop. Then we check if temp of roll number is equal to key. If temp, our temp is 2000. So 2000's roll number. What is 2000's roll number? 2. So is 2 equal to key? Yes, 2 is equal to key. We have found the node. Then printf search successful. Correct. So here we execute the statement and it is true. So once the search is successful, we break. That is, we come out of this while loop. So this condition here, if temp is equal to null, is not going to get executed because we have already found our element. Then break. The next statement is break, that is coming out of this case. So let us understand what is happening here. We are traversing from forward till the last node. Forward traversal is happening. We are visiting each node and comparing the data with a key. If at all the data is matching with the key, the search is successful. If not, we have to increment and again traverse to the next node and again match it with the key. So if the key is not found when you travel all the nodes and you reach the last node and still you do not find the data matching with the key, search is unsuccessful. Now let us execute this. So we have to enter here one more element, that is roll number 3 and the name is Varda. Now let us display. Yes, we are having 3 entries. So now we want to search. So we have to perform the operation 3. See here. Now it asks the user to enter the student roll number that we want to be searched. So we had given the key as 2. Let us see if the search is successful. Yes, our search is successful. Let us try to search an element that is not present in the linked list. So we perform the operation 3 once again. And now I enter the roll number 4. So it says search unsuccessful. So we have understood the search operation. Now we have case 2, that is to delete a particular node based on roll number. The first statement, if head is equal to null, will work only if our linked list is empty. That is, it does not contain any nodes. Since our linked list is having 3 nodes, the if condition is false, we go to the else part. So here we ask the user to enter the student's roll number to be deleted, and that we store it in the variable key. So let us assume that we are having these three nodes and the key is 2. So we are trying to delete this node, that is with the data roll number 2 and name Rahul. So we have to delete that particular node. Then we check for if head of roll number is equal to key. So this is a head that is pointing to 3000. So 3000's roll number, that is 3. So is 3 equal to the key, that is 2? False. The condition is false. So if condition is skipped, we go to the else portion. So if you observe here, this if statement works to delete the first node. Go to the else part. Here we have two variables, previous and temp. So we update these values. We make previous equal to head. This is previous equal to head. A head is having the value 3000. Next, temp is equal to head of next. So our temp should be equal to head of next. Our head is here 3000. So 3000's next, that is this 2000. So our temp will be equal to 2000. Then next statement, while loop, while temp not equal to null. We know that the value of temp is 2000. So 2000 is not equal to null. The condition is true. We enter the while loop. Then if temp of roll number is equal to key. So temp is at the location 2000. So if temp of roll number, temp's roll number, 2000's roll number is 2, is it equal to key? Yes, it is equal to key. Then here we are, the condition is true, so we enter inside this if condition. Previous of next should be made equal to temp of next. Previous, this is previous. So previous of next, this is the next portion. Previous of next should be made equal to temp of next. Temp's next portion is 1000. So this 2000 should be updated with 1000. Then free temp. Then we are deleting temp. This is the temp. So what is the purpose of updating this previous next with 1000? This is because this, since this node is deleted, the address here was 2000. So here we had 2000 and this was pointing here. Once this particular node is deleted, we have to remove this connection. This particular link is broken, and if you observe here, it is the next portion of this 3000 is 1000. It means that this link is created. The node has been deleted and this link has been updated. So now we are left with only two nodes. So printf node deleted, then break. So that is we come out. Suppose now when are these two statements going to be executed? These two statements will be executed if you did not find the key. That is, we had a node here, you did not find the key there, and still you had some more nodes. Assuming you had 4 nodes, that time you will have to increment this temp to the next node. So that is when these two statements are going to be executed. Then if temp is equal to null, that is you have traversed the entire linked list and you have reached the last node, but you have not been able to find the key. So that is when it says temp is equal to null, that is node is not found. So these are the operations that are performed on a linked list. And you know the last case is exiting the linked list. Let us see the execution of this delete operation. Let us check first how many elements are there. We have 3 nodes. So now we will try to delete the second node. Our key was 2. So we perform the operation 2. The roll number I have to enter is 2. Node deleted. Now let us display and check if the node is deleted. Yes, we are left only with 2 nodes. Then now let us try to delete a node that is not present in the linked list. So I go to operation 2. I try to enter the key as 4. So here it says node not found. Now let me delete all the elements in the linked list. So I perform the operation 2 again. I enter the roll number, the key 1. So that node is deleted. Let us display and check. Yes, we are left only with 1 node. Now let us try to delete this node also. So the roll number is 3. The node has been deleted. Now let us try to display. We get a message that linked list is empty because all the nodes have been deleted. Now let us try to delete. So we are getting a message linked list is empty. So this is how we perform the operations on the linked list.